In the summer of 1968, I was just starting the second year of a 2.5-year mission in Finland. I was living in the town of Lappeenranta, Finland, which is real close to the Russian border, just about 15 miles away. My companion was a natural-born Finn named Mauri Istokangas. Now Mauri, whenever we would ride bikes to go out tracking and visiting people, he would ride ahead of me and never look behind to see if I was there. I was just expected to follow. He was my senior companion. Well, it was time to go tracking early in the morning. Mauri left ahead of me, jumped on his bike and ran off. So I hurried and jumped on my bike to follow him. Now, there are no front doors on houses in Finland, only back doors. So he had gone around the house and was gone. I got on my bike and had a flat tire. So I had to get off my bike. I ran around to see if Mauri was anywhere close, but he was long gone. So I went back and I quickly fixed my flat tire. And then I got on my bicycle and I thought, I don't know where he's going. He never would tell me where we were going to go, but I think I know the general direction. In the summertime, we always went out to the rural areas around town. We saved the close-up areas for the wintertime where we didn't have to ride our bicycles. So I started riding my bicycle as fast as I could, hoping that I could somehow get a glimpse of him. And finally I saw a dot far in the distance, several miles ahead of me, but I could see way down the road. And so I thought, that's got to be him. And finally I caught up to him after a 45-minute ride. And I was quite upset because he hadn't even noticed I was gone. I wasn't missing. Well, I followed him into a outlying subdivision. We got off our bicycles and he had not even known I was gone. Well, I swore vengeance at that part. This payback for this insult. So Mauri, we had what we call tracking books. It's a book that with all the addresses of where we would go out to. We'd weigh them ourselves and we would keep notes on all the houses and all the apartments and what kind of a reception we got when we went to visit people. So after about half hour of tracking, I asked Mauri, could I have the tracking book and can I decide what houses we go to for the first time? He kind of looked at me. He didn't really want to let me have it because he was in charge, but he let me have it. And so for the first couple houses, I would say, let's go see this house, let's go see this house. And then I saw it in the tracking book. Vicious dog, beware, in big bold print, explanation points all over the place. And I thought, revenge. Now, like I said, the houses in Finland don't have a front door, they only have a back door. This particular house had a fence around the front of it with a gate. So I said, okay, this house is the one we want to go to. So Mauri immediately ran to the gate, opened it up, and he was gone around the house just that quick. He was always that brisk, not even looking to see if I was behind him. Well, I wasn't. I was standing by the front gate. All of a sudden I heard a and all of a sudden here comes Mauri running as fast as he can towards the front gate with a big pit bull right on his heels. And he runs to the front gate. I'm standing there. I shut the gate right on the nose of the dog. The dog hits the gate and Mauri's safe. But he's pretty rattled because that was a close encounter of the worst kind. Mauri looked at me with a quizzical look on his face. He asked me to see the tracking book. He pulled the tracking book over and he looked at it. Beware a vicious dog. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And then he looked at me and he goes, huh. But he did not give the tracking book back to me. He kept it for the rest of the day. But I had had my revenge. Always look to see if your junior companion is on your tail and don't leave him in the dust.